Good morning. We are out here today at 482 Township Court in Winder, Georgia. The insurance company has wrote to replace 55 shingles on this roof. So before we do so, we want to film ourselves replacing one of these shingles because we are a little concerned that the shingles have reached their useful lifespan. So we just want to make sure that we document everything that we do to see what happens. But first, before I do anything, I have to find, there's a wind damage shingle right here. Show you. Let me see that camera real quick. If you look right here, we have our damaged shingle. So I'm going to find where this starts and ends. Looks like right here is our full shingle. So in order to do so, what I have to do is, to get this shingle out, I have to manipulate these two rows above it. So I have to pull the nails up from underneath these shingles so that I can remove this one and replace it. So, that goes to show you right there. That already tore. Sure, all these are unsealed. Okay, good. Here we go. Now what I gotta do is I have to remove the nails. So what I'm doing here, using the tools of the trade to get up underneath, remove these nails. So, shift the camera real quick. So here's our shingle after it's been removed. So, I don't see, it's a tad bit of mat transfer. Let me zoom this out real quick. Now you can see here where some of the shingle had already been torn from me just trying to unseal it. And you can see, almost can kind of start to see some of the striations in the shingles just from barely manipulating them, trying to pull this shingle out. So now I have to do it once again so that I can nail the shingle in properly. So here we go. So now, secure the shingle. And too, this is about the best weather you can get to do this stuff too. So just show you what's really going on. So in these areas, we don't have a high wind area, so I don't need 6 nails, but I do need to at least put 4 nails in the shingle. Now what I got to do here is, not only do I need to replace the nails where they came from these shingles, but they're not going to hold as tight now. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to actually add some too, so that I make sure that the shingles above this are also secure. So back up, Mr. Tim, so you can see how. Should be. More than this. Now I need to add some, just make sure these are secured properly. So, all my nails are secure. Now what I'll do too, when I'm done with this completely, I'll go back through with some roof flashing, and I'll seal these shingles back down. But you can clearly tell in some of these shingles right here. Let me step in. See all the degranulation, and you can actually see, bring the camera down, you can see the break in that shingle right there. So I would consider that, just that one alone, a fail. And you can start to see some of it coming through here as well, all the degranulation. You can kind of feel kind of a break in the shingle there. You can clearly see it here as well. You can start to see some of it, some of the degranulation here. If you just do like a little simulated wind, you see all the granule loss. You can feel the break in the shingle. So, let me hand this back to you real quick. What I would consider this is a failed attempt to replace the shingle. Draw a little arrow to some of these trouble spots. And